Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, towards the bottom of the conference for now. They are not happy with this positioning.
Well, I think for Golden State, at this point, you really need to focus on blocking out negative energy. You have to play for one another. There's still time to turn things around.
I don't think there's any one thing that's going to suddenly solve all these problems, but the number one thing is just to relax. They're trying so hard to right the ship, and you can see how much it's affecting their play. You can't be thinking and playing at the same time.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Duren, and it's Skinny. In at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, they've got Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Martin in at the shooting guard position. And it's the Pistons to start out. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
Now here's Duren. Puts it up from 12. Second chance shot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Detroit shooting their first foul shots of the night. Free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
It's tipped. Here's Skinny. Pass to Duren. Cunningham with the ball. And it's good. 2 points.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Curry passes to Kuminga. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And there's the screen. The three from Curry. The rebound by Detroit. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. Here's Skinny, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Here's Duren. Coles with a rebound. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Lewis. Last game for him, he had 14. And the Warriors miss again.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Duren with a screen on Curry. There's Cunningham with a three. Coles with a rebound. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Here's Lewis. Williams defending. Pulls up. That shot is good, Lewis.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And here's Cunningham. 27 points his last game. Duren with a screen on Kuminga. To the middle. And Duren with the basket on the assist by Cunningham.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Drains the triple.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Ivy finds Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Kuminga. There's Cunningham with a 3. Lewis with the rebound. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Cunningham against Curry. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Ivy outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Williams. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. 2 points. That one goes.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Martin outside. Here's Lewis. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Martin with the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Detroit has possession. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. These are the guys that continue to come through from the charity stripe. For Stephen Curry.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And putting that powerful frame to use, Duren has no problem playing through contact.
The Warriors trailing, and it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Now here's Cunningham. Inside, here's Ivy, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Martin outside. Six on the shot clock. And Ivy pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 4. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Now Williams. He played a great game against Boston. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Ivy. Hauled in by Curry.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Coles. Still without a bucket. And stolen by Cunningham. Jacks up a three. Gets the three to fall.
Yeah, Cade eager but not rushed that time, just jumping at the chance for the quick shot.
Ivy against Martin. Pass to Curry. To stop the run. It's hauled in by Skinny.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Cunningham looking it over. Duran with a screen on Kuminga. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Duran.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Martin outside. To end the drought. Clock at 6. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
The Pistons lead by 6. Ivy outside. Outside, Williams. Ivy outside. Off target from three-point range.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Back to Kuminga. Blocked!
But Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking.
No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Curry against Cunningham. Stewart outside to the paint. With the fadeaway. No good off the glass. Warriors trail by 6. Martin with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Martin, the pass to Curry. Jackson Davis, a screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered, and then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Brown passes to Beasley. Thompson with it. Stewart, a screen on Butler. And here's Thompson for three. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. 4-point game. Pass to Butler. Takes a three. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
And the Pistons shooting the rock around 41% during the first quarter. And here's Brown. Here's English. Back to Brown. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Timeout Pistons.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Pajemski's checked in. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Pistons. Early on, they've got the third best record.
Well, I think for the Pistons, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Warriors on D. Stewart, a screen on Butler. Thompson passes to Stewart. All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Well, coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart in the way that he can shoot the basketball, expanding his range and knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
You like how open Stewart has been to evolving his skill set, doing more to space the floor, experimenting with his shot, and trying to modernize his approach as a big to the game.
Stewart hits them both.
So much about Stewart comes through his toughness, and you get physical with him. He has no problem getting physical right back.
Butler on the wing. Outside for Green. 4-3. Offensive board. Pass to Rain Man. There's the triple. Detroit with a rebound.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Stewart, the pass to English. Blocked! And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Pajemski. The shot's good. And the Warriors lead by 1. And it's Detroit with the ball. Outside, Brown. Pass to English. A minute 50 left in the opening quarter. And here's Stewart. Brown scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the tray.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
And the Warriors shooting only 37% early. Here's Rain Man, defended by Brown. Here's Rain Man. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Brown. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Beasley. Fires the 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Pajimski. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now here's Brown. Back to Thompson. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
The Warriors trailing. Pass to Rain Man. Green with a screen on Brown. Here's Rain Man, defended by Brown. The shot by Rain Man, no good. And the Pistons shooting the rock around 41% during the first quarter. There's the 3. And Brown gets the 3. And now it's a 5-point Pistons lead. Thompson against Butler. Just 3 on the clock. He takes it in. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Thompson. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Jimmy Butler. One shot.
One shot.
Has been leading the charge for Detroit. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Curry and Heel to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Coles in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Cunningham. He's covered by Curry. Shoots a fadeaway. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Cunningham's got 7. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Skinny. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Skinny's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Lewis. Outside Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 7. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Skinny. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, Kuminga, another one of these young guys with some serious bounce.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So it's Detroit now. They trail by 1. Cunningham passes to Ivy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Golden State has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Outside heel. Here's Lewis. 5 points in the game. Outside heel. Here's Lewis. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Skinny. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Fade away. Clinton misses.
I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Skinny. Here's Clinton. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. From 18 feet away. Lewis can't get it to go. The Pistons have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Ivy against Hield. Hield with the defensive effort.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham with the ball. He has 7. Pass to Clinton. Now here's Duran. Fades away. And it's Cunningham missing. Golden State has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. And here's Kuminga for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Skinny. To the inside. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Duran, one of the league's most powerful players. He doesn't mess around close to the basket.
Golden State has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Martin, he's checked in for Hield. And let's have a look at the current NBA scoring leaders. Cade Cunningham on top.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
Martin, the pass to Lewis. Here's Coles. Still no points. Martin outside. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. And the Warriors lead by 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside, Williams. Back to Cunningham from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Coles has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Lewis. Here's Kuminga. Six to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Kuminga with a screen on Cunningham. Martin outside. Pass to Kuminga. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball.
Detroit basketball.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Jaden Ivey.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Kuminga. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Stewart. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And getting that rebound and getting off the floor that quick, that's impressive stuff from Isaiah.
Golden State has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Now Jackson Davis. Here's Lewis. Jackson Davis down low. Ivey defends, and he gets it to go. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holland. Here we go, one-on-one. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Cunningham against Curry. Here's Holland. On the wing, Ivey. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Celtics in Boston. Cunningham with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham takes the hit and puts it in.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
The Warriors leading. Martin outside. Pass to Lewis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The first free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Checked in for the Warriors. Pistons trail by 3. Now Brown, 6 points for him. Down low. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
Now here's Beasley. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Now here's Green. Martin outside. Right side, Butler. Over Williams. The shot by Butler, no good. Pistons trail by 3. Beasley outside. Pass to Brown. Williams with the screen. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Some solid defense from Butler.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Rain Man. Butler with the ball. 6 points for him. Over Williams. Butler's shot is good. Butler's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Butler making that one count. He's so patient offensively.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside, Brown. Here's Stewart. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Stewart's gotten 4 this quarter.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Martin. A 17-point game for him in the win against Boston. Outside Butler. Shoots over Holland. The shot by Butler, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Holland. No points so far. Pass to Stewart. Back to Brown. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Here's Beasley, following the score by Golden State. They grab their own miss. Holland for 3. Hits the trifecta. Holland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Pass to Butler. A minute 22 left to play in the first half of basketball. It's blocked. They get it back. They shoot again. Jackson Davis with the bucket. Jackson Davis has got 6 points.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
And here's Brown. 6 points for him. Pass to Beasley. Three-pointer. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Yep, that one's good. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Now Stewart. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Heald comes in for Jackson Davis, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Martin. Now here's Cunningham, tightly guarded. The fader, rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And it's blocked.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Now Cunningham, 11 points in the game. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
I think for Detroit, they're still trying to find their direction. A little too inconsistent for me, and, that's why they're not ranked that high.
Yeah, we've seen glimpses from them. The consistency hasn't been there, but we're just getting started. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Golden State Warriors.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Warriors lead by 6. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Duren out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Skinny in at the 3. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Martin taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both. Now here's Cunningham. Outside, Williams. Here's Skinny. Off target from outside.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Outside Kuminga. Coles passes to Curry. The three. And Ivy pulls it down. Ivy's got 4 rebounds now. And there's the lob. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Martin against Ivy. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
At the line for 2, Martin.
And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe. Here's Skinny. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Outside, Williams. Here's Skinny. Down low. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
And Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
The Warriors lead by 8. Martin with the ball. He's got 17. The three. That shot is good, Lewis. Lewis has got 12 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Back to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Kuminga. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Durham brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Duran.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, Jalen Duran has a nice game. He plays a lot in the box where he's going to rebound. He's going to be an interior scorer, and his instincts are there as well.
Here's Lewis. He's got 12. Six on the shot clock. The three from Curry. The rebound by Detroit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here's Curry. Here's Lewis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
That one on Duren.
At the line for the Dubs, Lewis. 2 shots.
First one falls. Second free throw, no good. Pistons trail by 11. Skinny passes to Ivy. There's the block.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Kuminga. And he lobs it up.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And now a quick look at the 2K leaderboard. Over the past 10 games, here are the shooting guards getting it done on the glass. And you look at Ivy, his consistent effort makes him one of the top rebounders in this league.
And think about it. These guards are willing to put on their hard hats and get physical on the glass. I mean, this kind of effort doesn't go unnoticed by teammates.
Well, the effort plays are very important. That's what these guys do. Like you said, the rebounds they provide from the off-guard spot can sometimes make the difference between winning or going home with your tail between your legs.
Duren finds Williams. Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Cunningham, with his size and ability, he is constantly applying pressure to the defense.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And Cunningham, with that #1 selection, lots of expectations for him. So a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at. But he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, you combine the handles and the passing and the vision of Cade Cunningham at that size, it makes him such an intriguing player.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Inside, here's Martin. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ivy outside. Pass to Duren. Ooh, poked away. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Lewis passes to Curry, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 13-point game. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Just smart decisions, as Cunningham did a great job of setting his guy up.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And here's Curry. He's got 13 to the paint. Martin inside, working on Williams. Ooh, Williams with the block. Now here's Cunningham. He's watched by Kuminga, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. I love him attacking in this mindset.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Shooting two.
That free throw good from Cunningham. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. The Warriors lead by 9. Martin outside. Here's Lewis. 15 points in the game. Now Martin. And a deep three from Curry. They get it back. Right wing. Here's Lewis. Nails it from 3. Lewis has got 9 points here in the second half.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Skinny. Pass to Holland. Now here's Ivy. Fires for 3. And again, no good by Detroit.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Cunningham against Curry. Shot clock at 6. To the wing, right side. The three-pointer off the mark.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Skinny. Back to Cunningham. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight. Here's Kuminga. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Here's Lewis. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's the break. Pushing it up now. Here's Holland. Flushes it down to finish the break.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And here's Kuminga for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Kuminga's got 5 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying